everybody, today I have a guest star. I have Ralph with me. He just got a haircut. He got his fall haircut. His hair was so poofy. I think you've seen in my past videos that he can go from a poof ball to a tiny little guy after a haircut. But Ariel just started crying because she's jealous and I think she wants to come in here too. So should I go ahead and grab her? Yeah, I think I will. Okay, I went outside and I got Ariel. Say hello! Ariel, say hello! Say Say hello, YouTube friends! Hi everybody, today I have a comparison of the Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid eyeliner. I have the old version and the new version here that I hauled from my last video. I wanted to give an opinion in case you were curious about it. This might help you out. Right off the bat, the packaging shape is pretty much the same. The new version has the black cap and the old one has the silver. And the old one also has silver lettering on the front, whereas the new one is just a plain white font. Very basic. I do prefer the new version over the old version. I actually accidentally purchased a bunch of the old version online from the Wet n Wild website because I saw they were on sale. I didn't realize that it was not the same thing. If they were, I would not have purchased the old version now that I've tried the old version of the Wet n Wild proof. I'm still gonna make the old version work as best as I can for me. Formula and the applicator are far superior on the new version. So I'm just gonna put that out there to begin with. But if you were somebody who was a huge fan of the old one, you might be interested in hearing whether or not the new one is for you. The amount of product you get is the same. It's 0.17 fluid ounces. I feel like the opacity of the line that you get, it's like an extremely opaque line that you get. The new one still embodies that quality that the old one does, very opaque, but the new one you can draw a more precise line. I feel like the new one formula comes out more evenly when you swipe it on your eyelid, and then also the applicator is the tiniest bit less stiff than the old one. Like the old one is hard as a rod, so when you stick it on your eye it kind of scratches your eyelid a little bit, whereas the new one I feel like gives a tiny little bit more, but it still has enough stiffness that you have control to do like your winged liquid eyeliner. I'm going to get up close and show you the differences in the tips of these two. I feel like the old version has a little bit more bleeding than the new version, and I feel like that could be because less product comes out on the new version, so it's not like a whole bunch of liquid eyeliner sitting on top of your lid that could get messed up if you blink and it touches another part, especially if you have hooded lids like myself. Well, do I have hooded lids? I don't even know, but I have a lot of skin on my lids and a lot of folds, so a lot of times if I have something that's too wet on my eye, it's easy to transfer. So the old version definitely transfers much more easily because it puts a thick layer on my eyelid, so when I blink it kind of gets up and down all over the place, whereas the new version dries down much quicker. Quick side note before I go ahead and get in close and show you how two of those swatched. I wanted to let you all know what I thought of this Violet Revolution limited edition pink eyeliner. This one swatches beautifully on my hand, but on my eyelid it does that weird transfer thing that the old version of the H2O proof does on my eye. So I can swipe it on my eyelid, but then it's such a thick consistency comes out that when I blink, I feel like I get pink all over my eye. So actually I do have pink all over this lid and this area here, so it does look a little bit crazy, and I actually tried to correct it, and then when I tried to correct it, it got worse, so I just have a big old mess going on my eyelids today. I do really like how it's swatched on my hand, but it doesn't seem to work on my eyelids. I hate when you swatch things on your hand and they just look so beautiful, and it lasted really well on my hand, and I've used this a few times on my eyelid. It hasn't worked on my eyelid yet. Maybe I need to dip a brush in there and try using a different brush on my lids. I'm not sure. As far as the old version of the H2O proof, I think I'm going to use a different brush. Perhaps when I finish with my new one, I'm going to wash the new version applicator and use it with the old stuff. Let's get on close up and see what it looks like. Here they are up close. I'm gonna go ahead and open them for you. Here is the new version. Comes to a nice fine point, as you can see. The old version, much thicker and goopier. Now, if you're wondering about the opacity, I'll give you a quick little swatch to show you that the opacity of the new one is practically as good as the old one. I mean, if not better. So there you have it. They are both opaque as can be. So thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Bye. What is this? I showed you to my friends before. Yes, I did.